Okay, so today we talked about transportation and we're gonna actually start with reviewing. So we have 上学,上班. 上 by itself means attend. It also means up. So 上学 means to go to school or to attend school. 上学. 上班 means to go to work or attend work. 上班. And you see 学 here is part of the 学校. So 上学 is go to school. The next slide we have 坐, which means to sit or to travel by. So when you add it together with the transportation, it means to travel by, or basically to be a passenger in that transportation. So we have 车, which is a just general vehicle or car, and we have 校车, and remember 校 is from the vocab 学校, which means school, and we take one of that character, put it together with 车, which means vehicle, and now we have school bus. This one is 公共汽车. 公共 means public, and 汽车 means car, vehicle. So a public vehicle is going to be public bus, like a CTA bus. And this is a supplementary vocab, but it's 公交车, which is something, it also means public bus, but it's used more in everyday dialogue, like a common word. And then we have 出租车, which is taxi, and 的士 is the word some people use in China for common conversation, everyday conversation, to represent taxi. But 出租车 and 公共汽车, these are standard words for those transportation. So here, if we combine it with our verb 坐, which means to travel by, it would be 坐车, travel by car, 坐校车, travel by school bus, 坐公共汽车, travel by public bus, 坐出租车, travel by taxi. Next slide we have 火车. 火 again means fire, and so fire vehicle. And remember, train used to be, I guess, moved or started using burning coals to make the train move. So that's why we have 火 here. So it's like the burning of the coal, make it, I guess, fire. So 火车 is train. And then we have 飞机. See these two wings right here in this character. So 飞 by itself means to fly, and 机 means machine. So we have flying machine, which means airplane. So 飞机 is airplane. 地铁, I'm not requiring you guys to know for the quiz, but it means subway. Then we have 船, which is just a general term for boat or ship. So if we have 坐火车, that means travel by train. 坐飞机, that means travel by airplane. 坐地铁 means travel by subway, and 坐船 means travel by boat. Okay, next slide. Now this is again review all these nouns we had on previous slide before, but the verb is different. So the verb is 开, which means to drive if it's paired with the transportation. However, by itself, it could mean to start, to turn on like a light, like 开灯, or open. So 开车 is to drive a car. 开校车 drive a school bus. 开公共汽车 drive a public bus, and 开出租车 drive a taxi. Okay. Again, with 开火车 means drive a train. 开飞机 means to drive an airplane. 开地铁 means to drive a subway, and 开船 means to drive a boat. Okay, now we have something different. We have 骑, which means to ride. And you see this radical right here, it's 马, right, horse. And what do you you ride a horse, right? So 骑 with the radical 嘛 is gonna mean to ride. Okay, and then we have 自行车, which means bicycle, and you're gonna use 自行车 with 骑 because you say ride a bicycle. So it's gonna be 骑自行车 if you wanna say ride a bicycle. Now we have 走路. 走路 means to walk, and it's a phrase. 走 by itself, the first character, is a verb, means to walk, and 路, the second character is road, so you walk on the road. So that's why 走路 together means to walk. Now we have 跑步. 跑 is the verb, the first character means to run, and 步 means steps. When you put it together, it means to run, but as a phrase. But if you just want to use the verb, it's 跑, or if you just want to use the verb for walk, it's 走. Okay, so this is new. We didn't talk about it today, but we are going to talk about it tomorrow. So we have 站 and 场. So 站 is something like a station or a stop, whereas 场 is more like a field, like a so I guess a larger area, whereas 站 is like, for example, 公共汽车站, that would be bus stop, or 校车站 is school bus stop, and then 地铁站, like subway station, 火车站, train station, or 出租车站, which is like a taxi station, like stop, like those outside the airport. So these are like more like smaller places, and it's usually like more like indoor, kind of like it was a roof on top, and then it's like smaller. Okay, so this is 站. Okay, and then we have 场. For example, like 飞机场, which is an airport, and 飞机场 is like a bigger place. Okay, like a field. 球场 is ball field, so just in general, like any ball field could be called 球场. For example, like basketball court could be 球场, or football field could be 球场. And then this one we have 马场. So it's a 马 is horse, and 场 we know it's a large space. So 马场 is actually a horse racetrack. It's like a bigger place. Okay, so this is 场. Okay. 好，再来我们有票. So when you go ride the transportation, you need a 票, which is a ticket. Okay, so you can say 车票, which is a ticket for a vehicle, like train ticket, so or bus ticket, those things. As long as it's a car kind of vehicle, you say 车票 for the ticket. And 机票 is plane ticket. Okay. Here we have 去. So 去 means to go, and it should be review. So for example, if I say 去洗手间, that means to go to the bathroom. Okay. And then this one is 旅游, which is also another word that's gonna be on the HSK, and I thought would be appropriate for this unit. So 旅游 means to travel. So if I say 去旅游, it means to go travel. And we'll be talking about using different transportation to go travel. Okay, so 旅游, travel. Okay, last word. We're going to talk about the sentence structure later, but if you just want to take a look at it, so you have the subject, 怎么, 去/ 上, and these, remember, are verbs, and then at the end you're going to have a location, a place. And then to answer it, you have to say, use the same subject plus a verb and plus the transportation and to go to a place. So the question is asking about how you get to a location or a place. So in the answer, you would pick a transportation that you would use to go to the location. So 怎么 means how. Okay? For example, you can say 你怎么上学 is how do you go to school or attend school. Then you can say 我坐车上学. So you see that I replaced 怎么 with 坐车, and 车 would be the transportation I choose. And I would say 坐 to say how if I drive or just like be a passenger in the car to go to school. Okay? We're gonna stop here for now. I will put up more videos as we go through new sentence structure. I would suggest listening to it again for Friday's quiz, especially maybe just saying the words after me in the PowerPoint. Let me know your feedback if it helps or not. Okay? Okay, 再见，明天见。